Good people, today we'll be doing this revision for grade 12 where we are doing functions. As you see in this video that we are having here, or the question that we are having here, we are having a function of a parabola in this form, and also we are having a straight line in this form, which is a positive straight line with a positive gradient. And they are saying A is a turning point of F, so this is my F, and then we have a turning point here, which is A, and then we have B as a point of intersection. Very important point of intersection. That's where both graphs intersect. Here, this where both graphs are equal, and yeah, on the x-axis. That's where the point of intersection is, and then they are telling us that C is a y-intercept of G and F. C is a y-intercept. Now they didn't tell us that this is a point of intersection, but this is also a point of intersection because both graphs they do intersect at what? At C. You must know that. Now the question that we are having here, 1.1, they're telling us write down. So we are writing it down. You don't have to calculate it. But if saying write down is just simply straight in front of you. This is the A is in point of f at x. I'm just gonna write the equation here. Point of A is what? Coordinate of A is what? It's a turning point. So based on this form of a parabola question, this is the x of a turning point. But now remember, this is x is equals to negative 5. So it's going to be negative 5 maps to, this is the y of the turning point, which is going to be negative 8. Now remember, now if you can see here, my x-intercept here are negative and also my y-intercept are negative. So my point does make sense. Now going to 1.2, they're saying now write down the range of what? Of the f. Now since we know of f this is, and my y-intercept, remember y, the range talks about y. The y-intercept here it's 8, which is negative 8. So my range is gonna start where this is my last point of the y-intercept going upward. So my range, I can say now, from y and negative 8. So my point, negative 8 is the last point that that is here, and all the y-intercepts that come here, all the y-intercepts that go upward are what? Are going to be bigger than what? Negative 8. So these y coordinates, or these y-intercepts that are going up are bigger than what? Than negative 8. So then bigger, because starting here I need to involve the negative 8, so it's going to be bigger or greater or equals to what? Or negative 8. That's how we find what? Our range. Now 1.3. Now they're telling us that now determine the length of what? Of OB. Now OB, this is O. OB is from O, it's here, and then B, it's here. Now we know that on O, the coordinates of O is 0, 0, because that's where the origin is. But now we need to find the bound here at O. So from here to here, if we can find the x coordinate of B, then the length is going to from here to here, which is going to be that x coordinate, and then it's going to be that length. Now how can we find the x coordinate of B? We do have an equation of a straight line. It's easy to use that one, but also is for it's a point of intersection of what? Of F. But now since it is an x, this is an x-intercept, we know the point of y here, it's what? It's 0. So if you can take the point of g at x, if you also take the point of f at x, is gonna be exactly, must get exactly the same answer on there. So we know that my y is going to be 0 there. And then take this to the other side. It's going to be negative 9 over 2. is equal to 1 over 2x. Remember, looking for x, so you're going to divide by 2, divide by 1 over 2, sorry, divide by 1 over 2, and then my x, it's going to be negative 9. Now remember, now the length can't be negative. The length is not negative. So OB, it's what? It's 9, positive 9 units. The distance. Distance is not negative. So from here to here, it's what? 9 units. You can also, since now we know the point of B, it's what? It's going to be negative 9 map 0. And then you know that point O is 0 map 0. You can use a distance formula. You can see that you're going to find a positive 9. Now, going to 4.3. Now, 4.3, we need to determine the inverse of what? Of G, meaning the inverse of a straight line. The inverse of a straight line. Now, this is my G, which is 1.4. My G is what? It's Gx is equal to 1 over 2x plus 9 over 2. Now remember, you're looking for an inverse. Inverse must first introduce what? Y equals to 1 over 2x plus 9 over 2. Then from here, I need to do the interchange of x and y. If I do the interchange of x and y, now I'm going to do my inverse. So this is x, and then this is 1 over 2y plus 9 over 2. And then from here, I need to now make y the subject of my formula. How can I make that? First thing, let's take this to the other side. So it's going to be negative 9 over 2. And then this is going to be, if I can write this as y over 2. And then from here, this is over 1. I can cross multiply this, and then this is going to be y is equals to 2x. This times this is going to be negative 9. And then this is going to be my g into negative 1, where it's 2x minus 9. So this is the inverse of a straight line that they gave us there. And then now to answer 1.5 as my last question, now it's saying strictly the domain on f so that the inverse is also the function. How can we find the domain of x if the domain of what? Of f so that the inverse is also the function? Now it's easy to find that where the x is less than or equals to negative 5. That's the domain that is strictly on f so that the inverse is also going to be a function. Thank you so much, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please just like and subscribe the channel. Umakebalo, guys. Thank you so much.